Hey, what's going on everyone? No Zoom for you here, and yeah, this is not World of Warships, this is something a little different. This is actually Train Sim World, and I just started playing it. I've had it for a long time, well over a year now. You know, you pick up a lot of things on Steam, and you just never get around to playing them. I mean, those summer sales just kind of snag you, and you get stuff that you want to play, and you just don't find time, or you just forget about it. I played this a while ago, actually, when I did first purchase it, but I put it on the wayside. And really, as of late, I've just been looking for a game that I can sit back, kick back, and relax to. Obviously, you can't do that with World of Warships. Obviously, you can't do that with games like Call of Duty. So where does that leave you if you just want to relax? I mean, I guess kids have Minecraft, and adults too. I guess they play it with kids. Games like Rocket League can be fun, but again, that's competitive right there. And if you're losing, you're not having a good time. So really, I just wanted a game that I could just pretty much do nothing with. I mean, don't get me wrong. This game, you do need to pay attention. It is tough in ways, and I've only played the easier scenarios. The harder scenarios, you've actually got to do a lot of stuff. You've got to mind your speed. You got to mind your brakes. But I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I think one of the reasons why, obviously, I absolutely love trains. I think a lot of you know that, or at least some of you do, and this game gives that to me. It gives me CSX, which that's my railroad. I mean, that's what I've got around here where I live. And this scenario right here is Cumberland. I've been here. I've been through this town. I've seen steam engines up in Cumberland. I've ridden them and taken photos of them, and so I know this countryside, and it's kind of cool taking the train through this countryside because I know it by car, and seeing it by train is pretty cool. Also, they've got some British scenarios, which I absolutely love because I used to live in England back in the 80s when I was a kid. I've ridden the trains in here. Not particularly all of them, but there's a Class 47 in there, which was the main diesel when I was living over in England, and the corporate blue livery, which again, very awesome, and just relaxing. It's a cathartic game, and it can be tricky sometimes. You forget how to turn on an engine and move, and there's little things that you've got to do, and if you don't do something right, you're not going to get started, or you're going to start slipping, or you're going to have issues, or you're going to run through a red light. And this game's not as polished as most games. If that happens, you've got to just start over, which does kind of suck. I mean, it just happens. It says you ran through a restricted light at a high speed or something, and it just stops. It cuts you off. No ands, ifs, or but. But aside from that, it's nice to find a game where you can just sit around, not think too much about it, and just have a good time, stare at the scenery, take some photos. And this game looks absolutely lovely sometimes. And then other times, some of the scenery just kind of looks blocky. It's weird. It's a weird mix. And I don't know why they couldn't have made it fluid, kind of like Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it is what it is. So I guess my point here is, World of Warships is great and all. We play it to be competitive sometimes. Well, I say competitive, but it's not a competitive game. It's just an online arcade game that some people try to make competitive. But it's one of those games where you have to win to have fun, unless you're playing co-op. And, God bless you all that play co-op nonstop, because you all have probably figured out the key to actually enjoying the game. The times that I do grind stuff that it's just quicker to do through co-op, I run into a lot of you all, and you seem to actually be enjoying it. So maybe you found the key to World of Warships and getting greater enjoyment out of the game. But I'm sure you get tired of the game every now and then. So the point here is just, find that train sim for yourself. Find something that you enjoy doing, whether it be Microsoft Flight Simulator or something like that. Something where you don't have to think too much about what you're doing. You don't have a team you have to worry about. It's just about you having fun doing something that maybe you wanted to do in real life at one point and never got around to it. I think that's kind of the case for me. Love trains. Would have loved to have driven them earlier on in life. Obviously now things are going great, and I'm happy with the route I've taken, but you know, this gives me that opportunity. It's a lot of fun. I'm learning about how trains actually work and all the little nuances that go into them and using them. So find that game for yourself and just sit down and relax with it. Trust me, you will enjoy it. You owe it to yourself to find something that is stress-free. Because God only knows Warships has caused enough stress for a lot of us. It really has. So I think sometimes you just need to calm things down a little bit and chill. And this is that game for me. I think I finally found one where I can relax, kick back, and just enjoy a game to enjoy it and not have to worry about statistics or anything else. So I hope you all are able to find that. If you've got one, I'm open for suggestions. I'm looking for other games to play that are good for relaxation. If you've got something, throw it up in the comments of this video. Hope you all are doing wonderful. Take it easy. I'll catch up with you all later. Zoop out.